Another live broadcast or live stream of Welcome to the Show. MLB 18 the Show. I'll be playing this evening. I'll be playing Road to the Show. So last night I had a couple of good games on the first broadcast, so we're going to look to try to do better in the field this evening. I think I have hitting down pretty good. I should be batting around 300 or 400, I'm guessing. So I need to get my fielding down moving forward. So I'm still a rookie at this, in the game as well as on Twitch and on YouTube. Got a lot to learn. So if you got any tips, leave a comment, hit me in the chat room. I'm on the East Coast, so pretty much you'll see me in the evenings, usually around between 7 and 9 o'clock start time. And I'll try to play a few days a week as I try to get my feet wet in this whole broadcast and live stream situation. So if you got any tips or anything, let me know. Hit me up. I'm glad you took time out to join me. It's lonely in here in the beginning, nobody communicating, but I appreciate you looking in. If you got any tips, let me know. I have a little regular microphone, so one of those microphones that are plugged into the controller, but let me know if you can hear me. All right. So I'm a 56 overall. Got a long way to go to get better. We're going to see what we can get done.
Welcome to MLB the Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Montgomery Biscuits. Garrett DeVore is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
In now, Hank Black. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
All right.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Get some contact just to get on base.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it.
That's my first ever double. All right.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. It's going to bring it in,
yesterday.
no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
I think I need to be more disciplined in doing that moving forward. I can't swing at everything, so I'm going to try to
Coming to the plate now, William Ham, and he could give his guys an early
Glad
lead
you
if he
decided
can
to
come through
join
here.
the stream. Still new at this. Just downloaded this game on
Now
Sunday.
the 3-2 pitch.
Yesterday.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Villanueva moving to his right, and a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. And with that, here's a look at the visitor starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tilson moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ready for another chance? Hank Black.
Shortstop, Hank Black.
Are you able to chat? Is that not working? Not sure if I set this up all right.
First pitch on its way.
Take a pitch.
Here's a strike.
It's not a good
These are
idea.
huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
William Hand.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
I tried to steal. It might have been safe.
Digging in to try it again. Number 60. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a
This is where
run
it
in this
all
one.
went wrong yesterday. This is where it all went bad.
Ground to short. Black is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. Birmingham leads this thing 3-1. Digging in once again, Hank Black. He singled his last time up.
Oh, they were calling that first double an error, so I guess officially
Here's the first pitch to him.
Don't have a double.
That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Just got back.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
I thought I had a double.
Nice
I thought I
hot
had my
streak
first
as of
double.
late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in, William Ham, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Come on, Ham.
Ready once again, Charles Prado.
Center fielder number 32, Charles Prado.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Those bases loaded.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Digging in and looking for more, Hank Black.
Hank Black.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. Nope.
Game is tied.
Stepping in and ready for another
Right.
shot, number 60. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Right.
On the ground out to short. Black is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Hank
player
Black.
here is
On the
built
night,
for
he's
speed,
2 for 4 with a
not
pair of singles.
Power. That contact in the first was the closest I came to the outfield.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Just gonna take this and see what happens.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
I want that fastball.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Okay, I might have.
And he is into second
have
with a
a
double,
double.
his 3rd hit of the night.
All right.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble
Nice
a good
hit into
pitch
the
for a
gap.
base hit.
All right. You got a double.
Ready for another shot now, William Ham. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
William Ham.
The 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tilson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Danger revert.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 48 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Juan Villa earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. Robbie Nelson, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
2 RBI, no home run,
At the plate,
no power.
Black. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to 3rd. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Robinette is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them. That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
This guy cannot hit.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of... Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Black.
Hank Black.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
So much for that base running speed.
Settling in now, Pedro Marquez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Pedro Marquez.
Weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right. This game looks pretty good. The graphics
At the plate, Hank Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out
MLB
victim
games.
last time.
I picked up a copy a few years back and haven't played it since. I was no good. What, about 5 years ago? It's the only
First
time I
offering
ever
on its
purchased one of
way.
these games.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Marquez ranging into the outfield,
My power swing
and that's
is
the
no
third
good.
out. One hit, one
Gotta stick
left.
with that contact. Keep working
Now in the
average
box,
up.
Hank
I get
Black. He'll have the
called
first
up to
crack at it
another.
here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to
Take
run out
this
of
one.
time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swinging a soft liner, and
Oh.
one gone.
So much for the power swing. A soft liner. Welcome to the live stream.
Standing
I
in,
appreciate
Jason
both of you for
Dutrumble
being in here.
singled his last time up.
Second baseman.
Everybody got to start somewhere, right?
Dutrumble.
Just trying to get this player, the shortstop.
To the right. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. It's in time.
Ah, that was a great defensive play there. You know, well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
93
And
SP.
tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Birmingham Barons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
1 inning.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a
a lot
good
about
matchup
Twitch
in
and
store
how to
between the
host and all
Montgomery
that.
Biscuits
So I'm open
and
to
the
any
Birmingham
tips or anything,
Barons. It's
or any
baseball.
feedback.
It's the show, and it comes your way next. Into the box now, Hank Black, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hank Black.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they have to build off their win in their last game. They were able to break a losing streak. They were finally able to get everybody to relax a little bit. We were able to sit down with the manager pregame, and you can tell the stress has just come off them.
Pulled toward right center field. Chavez on the move. 2 gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And Charlie Tilson now comes
Now
forward.
batting, left fielder.
2 out, nobody on.
Outside.
All right. See what I can do in this field out here.
Short. To his left, Black. And the throw is wide as it
Hold him
pulls
off
the
the
first
base.
baseman off the bag.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they...
So striding in, Hank
batter,
Black.
number
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hank Black.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away.
Late right
This
there.
is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Well, I hope you take the opportunity to follow. You'll have the distinct
Here's the 0-1.
designation to be my
Popped
first
him up.
follower.
But
So,
this will land untouched.
there's that. I don't have any gifts or giveaways to give, but I would appreciate the
On
follow.
its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it.
Wow.
Leading off the inning,
Strikeout.
Jason Dutrumble, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-2. The ground out to short. Black is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the
0 for
box,
2.
Hank Black, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Stop messing around and get contact.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he popped him up. And this will land foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. To his left, Dutrumble. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And Montgomery's out in front here, 4-2. Now at the plate, number 60. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. A 1 pitch on its way. Little dribbler down the line. Reined in. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Into the box, Hank Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
All right.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Charles Prado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Charles Prado.
3-0 pitch on its way. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over.
Any speed.
Stepping into the box, Hank Black. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Henry Takahashi. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
On the ground out to second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Montgomery led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Andrew Kittredge earns his first win of the season. Danny Schuler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Juan Villa records the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
And please drive home safely.
Drive home.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors. Manuel Andino gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
This one's flared out toward left, and he will make the play out there, and there are stepping up to the plate, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tilson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Got to make contact. Instead of going for power.
Stepping into the box, Hank Black. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And the throw's in fact dropped. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2. He's running. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Ready for another chance? Oliver Dunn. He singled his last time up.
Oliver Dunn.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to short. Could this be? And from deep in the hole, a jump throw to second. On to first,
right.
And you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play.
Ready once again, Hank Black. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit.
Well, you got to put the ball
third
at.
Crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Tilson has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 1-0. 4-0 the score tonight. Montgomery came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chihue Hu earns his first win of the season. Manuel Andino is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Lucas Lombardo hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talents.
To learn to be a real threat on the base path. Think about working on it. 2-time performance games activated. Stealing, base running aggressiveness. All right, so we got to turn it up. Let's turn up the base running aggressiveness. Hit a round ball with the round bat squarely like Ted said. Okay, let's try that.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So striding forward now, Hank Black. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
See what I can do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out. At the plate, Felipe Aguilar, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball game. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
One there.
All right. I'm good on these bases.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shea Fan. He reached on a single in his first try.
Van.
Although the fielding needs work too.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up to second for one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Leading off the inning, Hank Black, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Striding in once again, Felipe Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground. knocks it down. Van blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
That's an animation I've
Digging
never
in
seen
and looking
before.
for more, Jose
Slowed down, but I
Ruiz.
wasn't
He
quite
singled
sure
his
how to
last
react to
time
that.
up. Aguilar leads
I'll
off
be ready
first
the
with a
next
pair
time.
of outs in the inning.
Oh.
Shot on the ground is short. Reined in. And they will get no. He's in there. Very close play at first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that.
Ready for another shot now. Hank Black.
Hank Black.
From the stretch. To third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So another good inning. Stepping up to the plate, Hank Black. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here.
That's the game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Tennessee took the lead in the second.
Poor.
The game's future stars are on display as minor. Number 48, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, William Camp, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Popped him up. Van waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line the line power up and down.
Right here.
Throw to first, not in time. The run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan,
I'm having fun playing
frustrating executing a pitch
not
and
about
there's
me.
an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the
let me
bat
know
as
in
a
the
pitcher. You
comments
can
or in
read
the
the
chat.
angle. You know that ball is going to be
see
hit
me
on
try a
the ground.
different
You're
mode of
thinking
this game?
deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
I'm trying to build this guy up. See if I can.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
The majors.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
I guess they're trying to prevent me from stealing.
Popped up. Andrews is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Deep enough for a sacrifice.
Striding forward now is the DH, Elmer Zapata, and their runners at the corners now.
Elmer Zapata.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in, Julian Mateo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. short. Black ranges to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left.
I think that hit the
We'll
base
go to the
runner.
bottom half of inning number 2. And Montgomery's out in front. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hank Black. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Wesley at second. Ryder on at first with 2 down. Sent out to straightaway center field. Aguilar waits on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Digging in to try it again, Hank Black. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Saldana moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Coming to the plate now, Hank Black.
Shortstop, Hank Black.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
You take a rip at it.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Got an RBI. Power versus left and clutch batting. Something I needed. Now I need to steal the base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Ham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
William Ham.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked
that was
off.
a good move right there.
They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base. So striding in, Curtis DiBiase. He singled his last time up.
Curtis DiBiase.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Comes up with it. Spin throw. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle.
Digging in once again, Hank Black, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. To first. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Aguilar. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo. The case now.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
All right, bases loaded.
That's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping into the box, John Perazo. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Perazo.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Andrews is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1.
This is not a good game.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair.
5,
Montgomery jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 48 earns the win, his second. Juan Villa closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Smokies, 4 runs on 11 hits. 3 errors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Ryan Stanek, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting line. In now, Hank Black. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ruiz will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Curtis DiBiase, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit hard. Black scoops it.
Oh,
he
bad throw.
Overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
My error. Good reaction, bad.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvin Saldana. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Saldana.
Round is short. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Now in the box, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that finds him
Gotta get on base.
It's a
Gotta
base
get on
hit.
base. Welcome to the
So the
broadcast.
leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
My second
Dan, that can't bother you
broadcast
too much
ever
as a
on
pitcher.
Twitch
Guys
or any
swinging
other
first
platform
pitch.
for that
Now,
matter.
one of the things you want to do,
Welcome.
D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the
Still got a
first
lot to
pitch. You
learn
want to
about
throw
this game
one of the
and
first 2 pitches for strikes.
swinging in
Unfortunately,
general.
sometimes when you bring the ball in
Glad
the
you
strike
decided to
zone,
come
you're
through.
bound to give up some base
Spend
hits,
some
but
time.
hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Currently, I have 0 followers. So it'd be nice if you could follow. That's a nice goal to have on your second broadcast. Come out with at least 1 follower. And you get the distinguished honor of being my first follower ever.
Now that's popped up.
I would appreciate it.
Saldana
Thank
is
you.
there for it. 1 out.
This guy right here is in the road to the show.
Now at the plate, Charles Prado.
Now batting, center fielder, Charles Prado.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Ruiz. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Ji-Man Choi. So far open with a flyout. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Standing in, Black. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a...
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt.
That was a weak attempt. Gotta do better than that, man.
Now at the plate, Hank Black, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Perazo stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Huh?
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
Hank out there swinging at everything.
Here now is our final line score. First for the
Take a
victorious
couple seconds before I play
2 runs on
this
8
next
hits,
game.
4 errors. They left 8 men on base.
Currently 9:30
For the
p.m.
Smokies,
on the East
1
Coast.
run on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.
Left 17 runners on
Time of the ball
base.
game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB the Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store.
A lot of raining going on.
Andrew Kittredge will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this, a career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
Digging in, Hank Black. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today. Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Runner breaks for third. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. The 1-2. And the runners again are off here. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Here's a pop-up now. Van has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Black. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
A little late right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit in the air to shallow center. Aguilar coasts under it, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Shea Van. He singled his last time up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Hey, one follow.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mariano Dominguez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Eastern, about 58 minutes into my second string. I appreciate that.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Arroyo over to his left, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Smokies are on top 2-0.
Muchas gracias.
Digging in to try it again. Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That should be good for the power against the right.
This guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Got to steal base, so says the manager.
The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Digging in once again, Jose Ruiz.
Number 30, Jose Ruiz.
The 1-2 pitch. Weakly to the left. He's got it. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hank Black. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over the first.
Straight to the first baseman.
Loves it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Tennessee Smokies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Forrest John gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth,
this rate I may get out of the
please
minors by the time I'm 39.5 years old.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits.
So much.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Chi-Wei Hu has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The shortstop, Hank Black.
First pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away. Now in the box, Hank Black. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Digging in now, William Ham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Runners off for second. This is hit high and deep out to left. Ruiz ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
All right. Somebody hit a home run.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Ready once again, Mariano Dominguez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Gomez on third with 2 out. Hit on the ground to third. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Hank Black. He singled his last time up.
Hank Black.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Aguilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
All right.
So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 3-0. Ready for another chance? Hank Black. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Lifted into center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Welcome to the broadcast.
Coming up. The
Welcome
Biscuits
to the live
lead
stream.
it 3-0.
This is day 2 on Twitch. Day 2 with this game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
I got my first follower.
Finish in this evening's game. The Biscuits took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
So you can see the next time I stream.
Earns the win, his second. Juan Vila wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB the Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Schedule permitting. But just getting started on Road to the Show. And just trying to see how this whole live stream thing works.
First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
All you have to do is hit that follow button.
1 run, 7 hits.
You'll be my 2nd follower ever.
9 men on base.
I don't have any giveaways. The only thing I can give you is thank you and appreciation.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you,
live stream better.
Drive home safely.
I'm open. I was on here for about an hour and a half last night, and going on about an hour and 10 minutes this evening. This player right here, he might be stuck in the minors for quite a while, but I got to get better at this game. I got to get better at streaming as well. All right, level 5. Got a long way to go to level 6. Contact versus left is not so good. Power versus left is good. All right.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
Gotta listen to the coach. Gotta listen to the coach. Message received. No more stealing, huh? Welcome to the live stream, MLB the Show. I'm doing the road to the show. This player has been hitting well, but he's really no good at stealing. Can't steal, and the fielding has kind of been shaky. This is my second live stream. I do appreciate y'all for stopping by. Make sure you follow me, and as I get better with this game and better with this streaming.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air.
Right after the last game,
Freddie
the coach told me I have the
Carpenter
red
will be on the
light
mound for the
now.
series
No more stealing.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's
I'm
number.
torn
One of the
because
things
I
that
get
jumps
2
out at
times
you
the
is that
points
ERA.
from
It's into
stealing.
the fours.
It's only good for
But
one
that
more
doesn't
game.
necessarily indicate what
You
kind of
only
pitcher
live
this
once.
guy is. If he brings his A
So I
game,
think if the
he can
opportunity
shut anybody
presents
down. The
itself,
problem he's had so far
I
this
will be
season,
trying to
he's
steal.
been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA
Try
over
to
the
just
fours
get on
indicates.
First
With
pitch
some
coming.
contact.
Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field.
That's no good.
Holloway is there now, and it's 2 pitches,
That's
2
no
out.
good.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting
Make sure you
squad.
click that follow
Nero,
button.
what do you got on this lineup
And
in the
then
series opener?
I'll have 2
Well, Matty, you
follows.
take a look at this lineup
2
filled with
follows.
young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their...
So coming to the plate, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Black.
Let's see if I can get on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short.
All right.
And that gets through for a
Gotta count
one-out
something.
base hit.
Managed to get a hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given.
And
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch
I'm
out.
gonna tell the manager I forgot about the red
Coming
light.
to the plate now, Charles Prado.
I will
And he
try to
could give
steal.
his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
I can guy in front of me, so it can only go if he goes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Franklin into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Settling in now, Hank Black. He singled his last time up.
Hank Black.
All right. See what we're going to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. William Ham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-2.
Could be my second foul.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shartner has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Damian Holloway. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1, here it comes. Toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
That went over my head.
He'll get it into second, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Poor reaction.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yoenis Osuna. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
If this road to the show thing doesn't work out for number 9, Hank Black, could always be a high school hitting coach, right?
On the ground is short. To his left, Black. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Come on, Hank.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that.
Come on. You can't be bad at
stepping up now
and bad at fielding at the same damn time. You can be bad at hitting too. Let's see. Let's see.
First pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4,
then you hit into a double.
6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
It's kind of fast. See if I may ignore this manager.
Stepping into the box, William Ham.
Fielder number 2, William Ham.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame. And that one ends the inning.
He didn't strike
Starting
out.
to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Hank Black, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gorward ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
5-2, the final score tonight. Biloxi used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Freddie Carpenter wins his 3rd of the season.
Good thing about road to the show, the games go by pretty fast.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Let's go.
Standing in, Hank Black. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time.
Get on base.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
It could be you.
Now to the plate, William Ham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
William Ham.
The manager told me not to steal anymore. I had been caught too many times.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in
I'm not
safely.
Gonna listen.
Black,
try to steal
the runner
anyway.
at first with 1 gone in
if
the
I
inning.
get my second follower right here, I will steal.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Ugh. Come on. Let me get my second follower.
Now batting, Luis Hernandez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
The coach will call me in the office because I will get caught.
Here now the 2-2.
I've been caught like 3 times straight.
On the ground out to short. Black ranges to his throw in time, and the side is retired.
Right.
Nothing across here this half of the
Nice
inning.
throw, Hank.
We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, and Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. At the plate, Hank Black. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I love that slider. Throw it again.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
Oh.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Another slider.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Sharkner. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 4 hits.
No hitting power. Made it to the warning track.
Now at the plate, Scott Casey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Casey.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Black fields it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Casey there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Set to get his day started, Carlos Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous.
I think I should have went out.
So striding in, Jose Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up.
Cruz.
Did the sun go away? Like the spin changed a little on me.
The 1-2. All to second. This could be 2. Reined in. And he'll get to play at second, but that's all.
Late.
Ready now, Hank Black.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Hank Black.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And now he goes on the brakes, but he can't get back to first. Stepping into the box, Luis Hernandez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. Today's game with so many dominant bullpen arms. 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And I can't
throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hank will
Well,
get
that's
sent down
always
to
the
single A
danger
in a
when
minute.
you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richie Myers.
Come on, man.
Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice
on,
dig
stop
at
that
first,
double.
and the inning is over. So no
All right,
runs
Hank.
on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. So digging in now, Hank Black. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
2 for 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to
How did he
retire
catch
the
that?
side. A fine sliding
If he
catch
catch
here
that,
will
he
take us
shouldn't
to
be in
break.
Double-A
We're
ball.
back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
All right. Nice pitch.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 48 notches his third win of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I hope I'm not ignoring anyone. I just don't see anything.
Pedro Aguilar,
happening
Puerto Rican southpaw,
chat.
gets the starting assignment here.
Is
What
the
do you
chat
have for
working?
us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a
The
day and
chat's
age
working.
where runs are scored at an
Just
alarming
hit me
rate, this
with an
guy's been pretty
exclamation
rock
point
solid.
or question
Last
mark.
three starts, ERA
Or
under
tell me the sound is horrible
2.00.
with
Not
this
an easy
corded
thing to do, and you'll know
microphone
if he's
that came
on
from
early.
an
If he's
Android
good
phone
and on
plugged into
point in
this
the first
controller.
inning, that usually means
I
he's
need
going to
get
be
my
rock
skills
solid
up in
throughout the rest of the game.
Streaming and my equipment
So
is
striding
substandard.
forward now, Hank Black.
But it's what we
comes
had
in
at
with
the
a
moment.
6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Let's see what Hank is going to do this evening.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
About the
Fellas are
first pitch
home
I've
9
taken
as
in
they
3
begin
games.
play
He's
here
swinging
this
at
evening. They
everything.
come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to
I'm
have
just
to
trying to
find
get
a
on
way
base.
for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them.
We just gotta
Both
get
those
on
things
base
are
and
going
get
to
this
have to
started.
change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Can't steal
Boy,
if
after
I
that
don't get on
base
base.
knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you
still
can tell
looking
he's
for my
made some
second
necessary
foul.
adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Into the box, Hank Black. He reached on a single in his first try. He pulls this one into right. One away here to begin the third.
Get a little more lift on
Jumped
that.
all
Hank.
over that first.
Coming to the plate now, Hank Black. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Be patient.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Is put in play to the right
right
side of the
into a-
infield. Gonna be a tough play. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Myers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus
Come
far.
on, Richie. Go 0 for 3.
To the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of
Richie
those
is now
easy 1, 2,
1 for
3
4.
innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out.
Ready for another shot now, Hank Black. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just a little late.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball.
Digging in to try it again, Jack Shartner. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hank Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
All right.
So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Steal, right?
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
He clearly gave you the red light a couple games back.
Striding in once again, William Ham.
He's been caught 3 straight.
William
Red light. I need a follower so I can steal. Come on. Come on.
The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Making his way to the plate, Charles Prado, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Biscuits lead it 4-2.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Stanek earns his first win of the season. Juan Villa hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB the Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB the Show.
That yet. I need to try to figure out how to run some of those programs in the background and make this a little more interesting. But I do appreciate y'all for coming through and watching the live stream.
Welcome to MLB the Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good...
There must only be like
Hayward,
3 teams.
the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
At the plate, Hank Black. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero? Stepping in, Damian Holloway. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here now the 2-2. Is on the ground is short, could be 2, and that's through for a base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Black. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. And ready for another chance. Dexter Dorward. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. They might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Throw to second for the 4 shot, and the side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse. Digging in, Carlos Perez. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Ready once again, Hank Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Holloway has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Made some good contact.
Digging in and looking for more, Richie Myers. He singled his last time up.
Richie Myers.
Now the 0-1 is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it underhand.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not.
At the plate, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hank Black.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Osuna. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Biloxi Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Todd Hayward wins his 3rd of the season. Andrew Kittredge struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And please drive home safely.
I appreciate you sticking around for the live broadcast. Let's get this next game going.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Aaron Wilkerson gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now to the plate, Hank Black, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Sharkner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Set to get his day started, Yoenis Osuna, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, we started that double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Stepping up now, Hank Black. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Digging in once again, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Holloway is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Damian Holloway comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side. Normally.
So striding in, Luis Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bouncer up the middle. To his left, Black. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Hank Black.
Hank Black.
Come on, Hank.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall right near the 347 sign. Ryder rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's coming down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And Montgomery's out in front here, 4-1. So digging in now, Scott Casey. He singled his last time up. Franklin leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's 1. Not in time. Digging in, Damian Holloway. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out towards second. Scooped up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Biscuits lead it 4-1.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Montgomery used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chihue Hu notches his 3rd win of the year. Jose Quinones records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 1st of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB the Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Shuckers, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes.
Turn to the clubhouse, see what the coach got to say to me. Maybe he's sending me down or something. Who knows?
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Water. Get this up. All right. Increase something. Welcome to the live stream. Just trying to get this player good enough to get to the show. Right now we seem to be stuck in Double-A. I think I'm pretty good at batting. Not so much batting clutch. My fielding is suspect, and my base aggressiveness, base running aggressiveness, this is leaves a lot to be desired over here. Appreciate y'all for joining the live broadcast.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a
second
stop
day of
in the
broadcasting,
Southern League. Ought to be a good one here
I have
between
one
the Mobile
follower.
Bay Bears and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
But hey, everybody got to start
Marcus
somewhere,
Lang,
right?
a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
flat.
Come on, Hank.
First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike
A little
one.
early there,
And
Hank.
guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well.
All right,
they only
nice
scored
hit, Hank.
1 run in the loss
Let's
yesterday.
go. Let's go.
And somewhere along the line,
Let's go.
this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete. Dan, as a former pitcher,
I'm just looking for
are
my
you privy to
second
this guy? I
follow.
mean, he's been swinging the bat
That's
well.
all.
I know it's
Not
only
asking
April,
for a
but
lot.
he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
Hope
That's
each
what
one of
makes
you
it
was
so hard as a
in.
pitcher when you can't
my
go
next
one way
swing.
when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it.
Plan is
When
to
you
be
throw it
on
away, he
tomorrow
hits it the other way. He's having that
around
ability
8
right now just to be able to get the
Eastern.
barrel to it, and he's having a strong beginning of this season.
He loses him on ball 4.
All right, I get the second base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good
I do
news is he
appreciate
has
you
a
for
force
tuning
at
in,
every
and,
base.
make sure you
Bad
join me
news,
here
a single
again
probably
tomorrow.
drives in a couple of runs.
Try my hand at road to the show once again.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charles Prado, as he's got a chance to tie this
Ooh,
ball game
loaded
up
up.
with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
All right.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He comes
What
in
games
after
do you
a day
play?
of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
You play MLB or any other sports games? This is the only one that I've been able to
And
live
a swing and a miss on
so
a
far.
huge first out there as he sets him
Do
down
spend some
swinging
time
with
with,
the bases loaded. With a moment now, let's
Gran
have a look at the
Turismo.
home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out
And Madden.
1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look
Think
at this
I'm gonna hold out
lineup
till the new
filled
man
with
comes
young
out.
bloods, just young
Maybe I'll
guys
get it in a couple
hungry,
weeks when it does
aggressive,
come out
trying to
early
do
August.
damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
John Carrazzo.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second
right.
for 1.
Gotta
Return
run.
throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning.
Oh,
So
you
1
get a
run, 1 hit, 1
Horrible.
error in the inning, and a couple of men
Horrible,
left.
Hank.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scott Pullison. He drew a walk his first time up.
Pullison.
Chop weakly to the left. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's a little
So they
bad
go
reaction
down without
right
a
there.
whimper
Gotta get
here.
on that fast.
We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
I don't know if
the
I'm
Bay
supposed
Bears
to be
on
backing up
top,
the third
3 to
baseman there,
1.
or should I be the one fielding the ball?
So coming to the plate, Hank Black. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the
Collect
early
some power.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Right, Hank?
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of
All
his
right, if you're
shoes.
just
Aggressive
joining me,
style. First pitch.
Earlier
Base
this
hit up the
evening,
middle.
the manager told me to stop stealing bases or stop attempting to steal the
Striding
bases.
in, William
It's more like what
Ham.
he said. I've been caught like the last 3 times.
William
I've tried. So he put the red light on me. If I get one more follower this evening, I'm going to try to steal this base and possibly get benched in the process.
Heading out towards shallow right. Guzman moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
1 gone, Ham. Go sit down, man. Ham
Now in the box,
sandwich.
Charles Prado.
now batting.
I get 1 more follower
Charles
to make
Prado.
2 whole followers. I'm going to try to steal this base and get benched.
Here's a look over to first.
Woo.
And a dive, but
close.
he's back in there.
Come on, can I get
Third
1
inning
more?
here. 3-1 our score.
More follower is all I'm looking for.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And the runner back. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So
I guess that's why I got the red light.
Pullison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Got to make it up in the field.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but stepping up to the plate, Hank Black. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Need a double. A triple.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Bermudez rounds the corner and is headed home.
All right.
Safe at the plate as they now trail.
Is that a triple or error? What is it? Somebody with some baseball knowledge let me know.
Only one now.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safe.
Or an error.
Now at the plate, William Ham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
William Ham.
Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box now, Harman Guzman. He singled his last time up.
Harman Guzman.
The 1-2.
Do some good fielding here, Hank.
Ground is short. Black takes it in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then he's 100% on fire, getting an infield single for his third knock of the game.
A little slow,
That's awesome.
Just
and kids,
a little slow.
This is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double.
Ready now, Hank Black. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Huddleston has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Well, a nice effort. We are still down.
Digging in once again, Joe Huddleston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Strong in the field.
Hit on the ground out to short. Black with it.
Oh, error.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mario Casto, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. On the ground to short. Could this to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bay Bears lead it 7-5. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Pullison.
Third baseman, Scott Pullison.
High in the air into shallow left center. Black calls for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in to try it again, Hank Black. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop.
Get on base, Hank.
He is
That's
known
gotta
for
go for
having
clutch
really
hitting
good
right
speed.
there.
So personally,
He's
I'd
gotta
much
count
rather
for something.
see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB,
all right.
a
Somebody
2-out
hit a home
single
run so we
to
can
get
win
the
this game.
tying run to the plate. That's all you
Somebody
can
hit
ask
a
for.
home run so we can win this game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Ham.
Number 2, William Ham.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door
Bottom
wide
of the ninth.
open with a
2
walk
out.
there. We'll
2
see if
on.
they can capitalize on it.
Ready for another
He is 0 for
chance.
3.
Charles Prado 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Prado.
Come on, Prado. We'll be riding buses to baseball games forever if you don't get this hit.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw onto first, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a
Thanks
little
for
bit of a
joining us
problem
this
is they had to
evening.
wind
Still
up going
looking
to
for
that
my
bullpen
second
quite a
follower.
bit.
Let's
5
see if I can
pitchers are going to
follow
combine to finish this
someone
one to get the win.
Who's playing the same
7-5
game.
tonight's final.
Mr. Beantown
The Bay
Sports.
Bears jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jamie Vasquez earns his first win of the season. Esteban Delgado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
All right. Thanks for joining. It's been real.